To take action, you need to spend something called action points, also known as AP.
Yeah, like a 20 or something? No? Okay. Let's play this game alone then. It's fine. Buggers. Jesus Christ! That is a bird. That is a fucking bird.
There! A Prism-tunity! Use the Imprism command to claim that mirage for your own. Prism command. It says right here. I have to use it. So as to use to capture tiny animals and make them your bitch. Okay. Read subsection B below. I don't know what that is. Go!
Oh! No, yeah, that's how you do it. Crazy me!
Here's Miriam. It's yours to the keep.
All right.
Predictable.
Go! I was walking in the park one day, in the very merry month of May.
In 1988, the epic realm that is Final Fantasy was born on the Nintendo Entertainment System. Now, over 28 years later, over 90 titles carry its hallowed name. Some good, some great, some considered legend, and at least one having a special place in most gamers' hearts. Regardless of which one may have been your favorite, there is something to say about the legacy of stories and characters the franchise has given us over the years. With World of Final Fantasy, Square Enix attempts to do just that, by reminding us why we fell in love with the saga in the first place. Hello, children. Welcome back to Debacle. Today we're going to look at a game that had me baffled when it was first announced in June of 2015. A game combining a cutesy, overtly sexualized Disney-esque style paired with the chibi-like Funko Pop stylings of a Bronies era Don't Hurt My Feelings generation. The question I had to ask myself on its first reveal was an easy one. I'm 35, and what the fuck is this? Well, today, you and I get to finally find out. The world of Final Fantasy tells the story of two adolescents, who after appearing to wake up after a long night of Minecraft, make their way to the edge of a very tall building and commit suicide. Head first, in an epic display of self-loathing even Michael Richards could appreciate. Of course, matters are complicated further when they wake up in a ghost town, only to be greeted by an animated porcelain doll who needs her fix, and a group of talking, psychedelic stuffed animals. If this game were any more LSD, they'd have to call it LSD.
There, just beyond this light, lies another world called Grimoire.
The story continues from there, thrusting our adolescent heroes into a fantastic new world where they are transformed into horrifically deformed knee huggers.
What? You look like such a little queen.
We look ridiculous.
Joined by characters from the entire cast of Friends to help them and their stuffed animal sidekicks take on the evil encroaching the land.
All right. I think I've seen enough for one to tussle.
Oh, Jesus.
Mirage Keepers? Me and Rain?
That's correct. The marks on your arms are proof. You were born to work the miracles.
Unfortunately, all this amazing happenstance wouldn't be the product of Square Enix Japan without its incessant need to inundate you with tutorial after tutorial throughout the first couple hours of the game.
Dude, Seriously?
Dude, seriously!
In an attempt to explain how the old-school turn-based gameplay of a 90s-era RPG, slapped with the new age trappings of a gotta-catch-em-all klepto mindset, can combine to create an experience any iPad babysat attention-deficit 10-year-old of today could possibly have the patience for.
To figure it out yet? The two of you were unsurpassed to know the Mirage could stand up to you.
Whether they succeeded or not is, of course, up to your spoiled nephew.
There's no time!
In fact, the majority of the gameplay at hand seems to be at odds with the game's overly cutesy presentation.
You can call me Choco Latte.
Good. More or less.
And surprisingly appears to cater towards an older audience, the Generation X and Ys that would jump at the chance to relish characters and worlds revisited. Before their lives became a plethora of children. I know it sucks, don't it? Mr. Black Knight guy. Being stabbed in the back repeatedly by first grade humor would kill anybody. With the over 15 hours of game I've already played, if there is one thing that the world of Final Fantasy insists on reminding me of, it is that I'm too old to be playing it.
Are you heralds? Have more of you been sent to plague us?
Which is sad, because nostalgically shouldn't be an emotion anybody over the age of 30 should have to be punished for.
Be gone now from Grimoire. You have no place here.
That is, of course, unless you're that old creepy man from Final Fantasy 15.
Well, as long as you're aware I'm not the most up-to-date individual around.
That guy? That guy can go fondle his sweaters.
Guaranteed never a dull moment in this cantankerous company.
Recent reviews of the game from various media outlets throughout the industry have it sitting in the 7 to 8 range out of 10.
Okay.
That's not good.
If it weren't for the pacing issues, overly simple story, pathy dungeons, and the slog of a grind that is the later half of the game, many outlets have stated that their scores would have been higher, reflecting the shoulda coulda wouldas of a mild disappointment that only comes with the idea of what might have been. By choosing to focus on the past, World of Final Fantasy is a game that exists in a time capsule, combining two very distinct eras of the franchise into one package, and in doing so, reminds us both of what we liked about the older titles, as well as what we do not about the new. Yes, the old-school grinding characters and summons that we all loved are there, but so too are the trappings of a Japanese company unwilling to innovate on the finer aspects of their presentation and story, to appeal more to a worldwide audience, rather than just a Japanese one. Thus lies the underlying problem with the game, and the current state of the franchise as a whole. If Square Enix wants to succeed with the sales numbers they hope to reach with these titles worldwide, just being good enough for Japan isn't going to be good enough anymore. Gamers everywhere want great, and sometimes the pursuit of that can literally be lost in translation. What may be considered humorous or interesting to one culture may not be as well received in another.
What now?
I expected better from you, considering you're practically our neighbors.
This is made all the more apparent by the advancement of technology, an increasingly challenging problem game designers have had to face as it marches on, allowing for graphics, sound design, and motion capture that have the ability to empower a game director's vision to be told more specifically than ever before, sometimes even to the very detriment of the vision they are attempting to convey. What was once read off the screen is now spoken, what was once implied can now be shown. And although I love these games, sometimes I think that the reason I could relate to the older Final Fantasies more than I can the latest ones is simply because less can sometimes be more. Thanks for watching this episode on the world of Final Fantasy. If you liked it, please press the like and subscribe button. Doing so helps us become more visible in the YouTube suggestion page, as well as expand our subscribers to the current goal of 100. Until next time, I'm Everett Edward, and this is Debacle.